Dundee United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go for Bebeto! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
Decent chance! And there's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira makes a move down the right. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Del Piero. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alarm. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's come to nothing. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And this is Bebeto. Knocks it into space. That was probably asking just too much. Dundee United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Hullet. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Alarm. He's a sharp little ball here. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it? Bullet! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pull it. Now it's Ribery. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Turan. Probing pass. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a pop. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Lahm making good progress. Lahm delivers. Another chance from a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely worked. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Dundee United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Yamal. And this is Hullet. Oh, nice touch. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now it's Hullet. Lahm. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. In towards the back stick. Oh no, what has happened here? Yamal.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Gerrard. And here's Hullet.
Such good technique.
He's cut it out. Messi. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Dundee United are leading, but real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele is flagged offside. This looks promising. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Shoots! And he hits the net! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Messi. Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Messi. He has found the way through. In by Messi. Lam clears it away.
Whoa.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread neatly.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, it's Bebeto. That pass has been well intercepted. Pull it. And this is Bebeto. And this is Bebeto. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Dundee United go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this.
He's going for goal! Hazard wriggles his way through. That is great defending, so alert. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale. Messi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Ronaldo. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Lam plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Hazard! And the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! And what a climax we have here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 41, le numéro 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Looking for the run. Seydou goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner...
Takes a shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's a cute ball. Rivaldo. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Tries to play it through. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to...
Argentine-Angleterre 2-1 pour l'Argentine et une finale Argentine-Espagne 2-1 pour l'Argentine face à l'Espagne. Le meilleur joueur, ce serait donc Lionel Messi, le meilleur buteur de cette Coupe du Monde, Lionel Messi, et le top passeur de cette Coupe du Monde, bien évidemment, Lionel Messi. Les amis, ce serait juste de la folie pure. De toute façon, on sera vite. On sera vite, tu vas bientôt avoir... Petit garçon, comment est? Franchement, je pense que Michel a tout place. C'est très dégueulasse. Il y a un petit tel fait un ami, c'est ça, oui, il fait un ami, pas parce que c'est tel là. Il fait un ami. Oui, c'est où fait un ami, va vrai bébé. Oui, bébé. Il fait un ami, il fait ma petite. On va pour un autre monde là. On va remettre pour un film dans tout coco. On va pour un autre complet. Oh, vous besoin là, tout ça est pour un plat complet. Ah ben ok, petit garçon, ma boue numéro Christelle pour petit point. Couvre les bouées photos de toi, bah, Lucas boue le bas, moi, ma boue le bas, pour. Ah ben ok, petit garçon, pas un problème, petit garçon, chérie. D'accord, putain. On a les gars, Christelle fait tout ça, guys, Christelle fait.
Joueurs passent entre deux, ça va être dévié, c'est récupéré pour les joueurs de Curaçao avec Gary, et c'est récupéré par Fernandez.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it.
Del Piero! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Bebeto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was alert to it. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared without hesitation. Well, that is one way to stop him. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Dumfries. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Bebeto, engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldinho gets a foot in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a pretty loose pass. Dumfries. Hullet. And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now he's got space here. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Dundee United have their second corner now. And a header! Oh, and he's following up! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Dundee United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dundee United very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Oh. A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bebeto. Dumfries. Thinks about the shot. Ronaldinho. Pull it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Bebeto. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Dumfries. It's a sweeping cross. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dumfries tries a cross.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chance! Vieira. Ronaldinho.
2 added
Messi.
minutes has been indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Del Piero. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter.
And
if
if
it
you
ain't
do
broke,
have a
don't
chance
fix
today,
it. So
please take
if the
some time
manager
out
has
to
to
give your
resist
support to
change
our better
at this
stadium
stage.
fund.
Dundee United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second period is on the way. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's another good win of the ball. Bebeto. And he was quick to react. Messi. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira. Gerrard. And here's Suarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, he's overshot the green. And it's Luis Suarez. Lam. Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Del Piero. Chance, surely! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting. Shoots! And one more try! And that's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Bebeto at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Dundee United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
And a chance! It's a goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Del Piero. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Yamal, looking to play. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pull it. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he shoots! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain still making a fight of this. He's shifting through the gears. Goes for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. He's cut it out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dundee United are looking to go forward now. He won't be happy with that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And this is Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's Gerrard. Semenyo, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Dumfries looking understandably energised after his goal. Valverde with the foul. Dumfries. Albert Ferrer. Gerrard. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ribéry. Real chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Del Piero! Oh, denied at the last. Yamal. Vieira. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that will be the final act. Dundee United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Bebeto walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Dundee United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack.
Mes amis, faire manger dans la cuisine là pour vendre, c'est bagay qui est extrêmement illégal aux États-Unis. Il y a un peu de monde qui l'histoire yo fait en barba. Cependant, si l'État Kimbo pour prendre gros contravention, premièrement, pas violon bagay qui est zoning. Ça veut dire, souhaiter nos zones résidentielles ou faire manger restaurant pour vendre, ça suffit pour recevoir amende. L'autre bagay, département santé publique dit ou pas capable de faire manger spécialement si vous capable de contaminer manger parce que contaminé et puis qu'on va qui les salmonella côté que nous manger hein il y a diarrhée ou
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality, a genuine footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb player.
And it's Ribery. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dumfries. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Ribery. Now, he's got space here. Bebeto! He doesn't look too happy with that. Tchouaméni spots it and intercepts. Done delicately, and he was quick to react. Bullet. Del Piero. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Bebeto. Looking for takes a shot! He's delivered all right! And there is your opener! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Dundee United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Out towards the flank. Ribery providing an out... And the finish! And it's in! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Dundee United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And they win it back again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. That's good play.
Dundee United.
And Del Piero! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Belletti. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Lahm. That has been slung wide. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a really well-measured ball. Hullet. And here's Del Piero. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Gerrard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, some tackle that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great vision. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bullet has found the net here, of course. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe. Gerrard. Ribery. Gerrard.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Bullet. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje.
Vue de fait.
온몸 어디든 통증 없이 깨끗하게 j'envoie sur une pute. Hey, combien de fois j'ai reçu ça?
Salut. Ouais, salut. Toujours avec qui? Amadou. Et toi?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We are just getting started. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Dumfries. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lahm shows great strength. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Seedorf. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, it's Bebeto. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Del Piero is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Ribery is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries to play it through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Dundee United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Del Piero, played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's fallen kindly here, and it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Gerrard! And that is wildly off target. Pull it. Dundee United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Knocks it into space. Hoisted in. Seedorf.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Del Piero. Real chance! Goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Takes a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief.
And that is indeed the final act. Dundee United are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, Ibrahimovic. Numero 22.
Dundee United kick off the second half.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That looks a decent ball. And pull it! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
And he's lost his man here. Dumfries. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Applies the finish! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Milan with the corner, they're first. Ferdinand clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. Oh, given away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They get a throw in. Gerrard threads one in. Messi plays a sharp little ball here, and oh, he's all alone on net, and he shoots. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's been played through. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared without hesitation. Dundee United have the chance to go the other way. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dumfries. Dumfries unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. And it's Ribéry. Messi. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's Seedorf. Great vision. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've got rid. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. Shoots! And no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Dundee United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
The less said about that pass, the better. Could be danger here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pelé. And it's Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Del Piero. Nesta makes the interception. The final 5 minutes. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dumfries receives it in a wide position. Messi looking for a runner. Maldini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. That is ended up in no man's land. And he has been fouled there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Nesta has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. Messi. Seedorf given the lift of his goal, looking for the run. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Bebeto claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un...
Et pas toute belle médaille, mon bon belle médaille encore. Ça va passer pour ça. T'allais à ma balle avec moi. Nous qui voit des frissons et puis là, son nom qui cap dit non, les deux fait lui manger ya, c'est à fond pareil, tu vois pas. Ça veut dire à la femme, a fait plein de ding, femme a fait rituel. Ça va passer pour ça. T'allais à ma balle.
My God, bitches.
Wow.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Dumfries. Rui Costa. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ribéry. Big chance! And again, he's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe.
And Bebeto! Oh, it's hit the post! Rui Costa. Dundee United look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Oh, easy pickings there. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Bebeto. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Figo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's got away from it. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gerrard. Figo. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Shevchenko. Dundee United do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Figo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Del Piero is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He came in hard, very hard. Well, there's the clearance. Figo. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gerrard. Almost half an hour in now. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That has not gone well. He shifted it to the flank.
Such good technique.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Lahm. Forlan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And we have our very first corner. Dundee United are looking to go forward now. Silvestre does really well to win the ball there. And here's Shevchenko. Dundee United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rui Costa. And it's Figo. Figo running with the ball. Now he's running away. Caught offside that time. Del Piero. Ribery. Oh, some astute defending there. Rui Costa. And it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Nicked it back promptly. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
There will be one
That's good
minute
defending.
at a time.
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, what a ball! Hullet! Ruud Hullet! That is just a piece of art! A finish of true class! And that is all they have time for. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Dundee United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Dundee United looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. Back on the way then. Now it's Figo. Gerrard. Gerrard. Bebeto. Hullet. Bebeto. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Del Piero. Ribery finding himself in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Back towards the middle. Now it's Figo. Now it's Bebeto. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ribery, nicely weighted ball. That's a sharp pass, well timed, excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos gets a foot in here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Forlan. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. And Shevchenko! And that is wildly off target. And this is Shevchenko. Pinches it off him. No way through. Now who's going to be first to this?
No.
Pullet with 2 goals already to his name. And it's Ribery. And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard. Del Piero. And this is Bebeto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. Goes for a shot! Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Dundee United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Forlan. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini. Pullet. And here's Del Piero. That's very neat. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Lam. Now it's Forlan. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Albert Ferrer has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's in on goal. Del Piero.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Dundee United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lam. That's a good ball out wide. Shevchenko. Pullet. Stood up well to him there. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Just the kick. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Decent chance! It goes to show he is human after all. Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, it's Bebeto. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Have a chance today, please
Well,
take
it's
some
taking in the
give your
accolades,
support
having been
throughout their
named man of the
stadium.
match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Mama. Hi, Tissue. Hi. Hello. Hello. Vamos tous là ensemble avec. Da. Da. Já luz up, né? Mas foi visible, tá, né? Sorry. Mas foi visible, tá, né? Oh, foi. Oh, pop, 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 pop. Bye, next side, sister. Down. Couldn't like someone with this Bon voyage. Yeah, bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Good. Come to stay. Bim 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 boom. Zamba dam bang. Gotta get in gang gang. Bing bing gang gang go. Oh my gosh, bro. What the hell, bro? Hell no. Please don't. Oh man, susah lah. Bon voyage, baby. That's real tissue. Kilali la, oh, bon, Albin, Simba Ben. Oh, oh, sub, dun.
Voici les top 4 beaux buts de ce début de Coupe du Monde. À la 4e place, nous retrouvons le magnifique but de Wang contre la République tchèque. Sur cette action, tout semble pourtant sous contrôle pour la défense adverse, mais Wang fait parler toute sa qualité technique. Son contrôle est parfait, son enchaînement est rapide et son geste final est exécuté avec une précision impressionnante. Le gardien est complètement surpris et ne peut qu'observer le ballon terminer sa course au fond des filets. À la 3e place, nous avons le superbe but de Gio Reyna contre le Paraguay. L'Américain récupère le ballon, lève la tête et profite du moindre espace pour déclencher une frappe exceptionnelle. La puissance, la précision et la trajectoire de son tir rendent l'intervention du gardien impossible. C'est le genre de but qui montre toute la confiance et le talent d'un grand joueur. Son tir est parfaitement placé, son calme est impressionnant. Et sa technique fait toute la différence dans un moment où la moindre erreur aurait pu coûter cher. Mais à la première place, il y a un but qui a réussi à mettre tout le monde d'accord. Un but spectaculaire, difficile à réaliser, exécuté avec une qualité exceptionnelle et qui restera longtemps dans la mémoire des supporters. Entre la beauté du geste, l'intelligence de l'action et l'émotion du moment, ce but mérite largement sa place au sommet de ce classement. Selon vous, quel est ce but? Voici les top 4 buts de ce début de Coupe du Monde. À la 4e place,
On va dire ça me fait, non? Gel belki sana. Gago. Yemekte nizami. Yemekte. Hold on. Balbin. Let me turn back on. Oh, on va m'avertir. On va m'avertir. T'es content? Bah, YouTube. T'es content? C'est toi, femme, aller pour un vieux. Da. Oh. Da. Da. Coisa linda.